food pantry here at the airport, but the resorts came together with lunches and dinners here at the airport. LVCVA was incredibly generous with gas cards for about 3 weeks. All of our officers received $50 gas cards to be able to help them to get back and forth to work. Passengers stopped by, left treats, left gift cards for our officers. I think one of the biggest things was the gratefulness from the passengers and just reaching out saying, hey, thanks so much for being here. We know you're not being paid. We appreciate all that you're doing.
Just as far as timing, that's the big thing that we always say, get here early.
Yeah.
How important is it that that's not just a message, that travelers actually do that?
Yeah. Being here on time is incredibly important. If you're checking bags, be here around 3 hours beforehand. If you're not checking bags, 2.5 to 2 hours is a safe bet to get you through the checkpoint. And just be prepared. Make sure you have your proper ID as you're coming to the airport. Real ID is still something that we are enforcing, and if you don't have that, you want to leave yourself some extra time to be able to get through the checkpoint.
How does this November compare to, say, a November 5 years ago, just in the difference in the volume because of some of the other events?
Sure.
After this late event?
Okay, gotcha. As we compare this November to 5 years ago November, we've got some extra things happening now in November. Right now we have a college basketball tournament that's in town. F1 is just leaving over the last couple days. As we look back 5 years ago, we have an increase in population here in the Las Vegas Valley as well, which we're seeing more and more people travel back home for the holidays.
So you're stepping up staffing and things like that there?
Our staffing has increased over the last 5 years with the increased travelers through our airport for sure.
In that same vein, we were there Saturday as 30 officers got bonus checks.
Yeah.
Do you know how many did you get bonus checks, and what are you guys doing to help support them after they were working too?
Yeah, so this past Saturday night, Secretary Noem was here to thank many of our officers with a $10,000 award for their incredible service during that shutdown, and what a great experience for that. And so many of our officers are receiving that check over these next couple weeks.
Is there anything being done to help support those who haven't gotten checks?
Everybody has received their back pay. The award that Secretary Noem gave is for those officers that went above and beyond. Oh, good? All right. You were kind. What's that? You want to do it for real? Yeah.
All right. Do you want the officers to do it jointly, or do you want them one at a time?
That's fine with me.
All right. She's helping somebody.
So I should say one at a time, but yeah.
You want one at a time or them together?
No, one at a time.
Okay. So we'll start with Jason. So just tell me your name and spell it.
Come up. No, up to the, right there. And just,
I know it's looking like right at the light, but just look at me.
Copy.
Yes. So let's say your first and last name and give us your title, please.
Jason Ela, IHLE, and LTSO.
For those who don't know what LTSO is.
Lead Transportation Security Officer.
So, again, for people who are traveling, what is this period, this holiday travel period, like for you guys, for people who work at TSA?
Usually we're prepared for the holidays. It's usually the busiest time of the year for us, and we know that people don't fly all the time, so we give them a little bit of patience, and we try to work through them so they can get through seamlessly.
how do you guys deal with the just uncertainty of what's coming through during the crazy times?
It's a dynamic situation, so we're always on our toes, and we could come up with so many different unique situations. So we just try to use our critical thinking and try to help the public as best we can in those situations.
Just in terms of, you're one of the officers who are Saturday. Can you tell us a little bit about your personal story and why you're one who received the award?
I would like to say thank you very much to Secretary Noem, first of all. It still hasn't hit me. It's like, I don't understand. It's just a real shock and honor and privilege when I was told to just, I'm committed to the mission. I'm here every day, and I just try to help the traveling public. So it's hard to get the gas, to come to work when we're not getting paid. I have a family, so my fiance, and then I have a 5-year-old daughter that I take care of also, and also my fiance's mother as well. So I have a big family, and just that perseverance to come in every day, no matter rain, sleet, or shine, just like we've had in glorious Las Vegas here recently.
Like you said, it's extremely difficult to come to work knowing you're not getting paid. So what was the driving factor for you? What kept you motivated to come to the position?
Yes, sir. I'm a proud Air Force veteran, so it's all about the mission. So it's the same thing. So with that military uniform to the TSA uniform, our mission is to secure the traveling public and commerce. So every day that is my goal, is to just get up and do the mission. And that's what we're here for.
There were a lot of people that I've spoken with who said, good on the TSA officers for doing this, because I'm not getting out of bed if I'm not getting a paycheck. So, you could have stayed home. Some people stayed home. But is it the commitment to the mission that made you not want to do that?
Yes, sir. Commitment to the mission is number one. Another special thank you to the community. The outreach here is just so amazing. They gave out gift cards for gas, so that helped tremendously during this tumultuous time. We had a food bank set up right here in the airport on site. So whenever we needed to, they would let us at work time go to the food pantry and pick up supplies. They even had turtle food. So they were really helpful. It's just been really amazing, the outreach. And then the passengers come up to us and thank us. And then that just helped us push a little bit further.
What are some other challenges you guys had to go through to shut down besides?
A little bit of the challenges would be, I guess, just the tension a little bit. We're not getting paid. The tempo, still busy during those special times. SEMA ended during the shutdown. Very busy, stressful, but we persevere and we just get it done.
As we go into the holidays, what's your message to the public if they're traveling here over the next couple days and through the weekend?
I would say to the traveling public is just bring your credential, number one. So have your ID or your passport, number one. And then two, if you have any of those liquids, if you could store them in your checked baggage, that would help tremendously. And then just the golden rule, just treat everyone as you would like to be treated. And we would do the same.
How long have you worked with TSA?
I've been with TSA 9 years now, proudly.
Were you stationed here in Nellis?
Negative, sir. I was stationed in Texas and England,
Which base?
Mildenhall.
Do you know how you're going to spend the bonus?
That's a great question. The bonus, it's really a big shock. It still hasn't quite reached my brain yet. It'll be a great, great gift for my family and thinking for their future. It's a blessing.
You want to hold that up again, Jason?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we have a second officer as well who worked every shift that she was scheduled to during the government shutdown.
Hello.
Can we get you to step up and say and spell your first and last name?
My first name is Jenny, Jenny. My last name is Bohannon, Bohannon.
Jenny, can you give us a little backstory of
Just talk naturally, don't worry about the mic, just look.
Okay.
tell us a little bit about your story, the struggles you went through during the shutdown, just a little bit about how much this check's going to help.
This check's going to help me a lot. I'm really grateful to the Secretary Noem for it. It will help my family. We'd endured quite a few hardships, but every day I got up, whether it be a bus or a car, came in, worked diligently, treated passengers the way I'd like to be treated, respectfully, kind, get him through as stressless as possible.
Jenny, how were you treated during the shutdown, especially toward the end, by the passengers here who saw your show?
They honestly, I was thanked by a lot of them. They were very, very nice, kind to me, and I appreciate it. They understood, and they were really grateful for us being here throughout the whole time.
Was it your family that kept you motivated during those uncertain times, not knowing if you're going to get paid or?
Yes, ma'am. Sir, sorry. Yes, sir. My family was my motivation. It's always been my motivation, but I also love my job.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
The rewarding part of my job is making sure that the families and passengers are safe on a daily basis, because that's what I would want for my family.
Just, in terms of when you found out you got the check, what was your reaction?
I'm still kind of in shock. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting it. I just came in, did the job that I loved, protected the passengers that I care for.
How long is your work hour shift? Is it 8, 10 hours?
My shift is 8 hours. It is from 3 a.m. to 11:30 a.m.
You did that every day.
Yes, sir.
Were there days where you guys were shorthanded? Did you volunteer?
I would have loved to volunteer for extra shifts, but I do have my family that I would have to take care of. So.
Just in terms of this, the shutdown being over and you guys getting paid as bonus before the holiday season, what does that mean for you guys? Because this is going to be probably the busiest travel weekend of the year.
For my family, this is going to be helping out as far as my daughter. She's going to be going to college. It's going to make a nice little Christmas for the rest of my kiddos. And it'll help out financially. It's just definitely a great blessing.
How many children do you have?
I have 5.
Apologies if you've answered this already. How long have you been with TSA?
I've been with TSA for almost 4 years.
What is it that made you want to be a part of this?
Just protecting the passengers and public safety and transportation on a regular basis, keeping everyone safe.
Are there any special preparations that you as an individual officer do when you know you're coming to work during a busy, Thanksgiving weekend?
I just kind of relax, breathe, take time to just understand that it's going to be stressful, and I'm trying to make it as less stressful as possible for the passengers.
And passengers can help with that too, right? By reducing stress?
Yes, sir.
How can they do that?
Just, understand, be kind, we are doing the best we can. It's your safety that we have in mind, protecting you and your family.
We're going to do a couple of Spanish interviews and then try to walk through.
I don't need the Spanish interview, so.